Hey everyone, feeling good? Having a good time? But are you feeling spatial yet? No. Let's do it again. Are you feeling spatial? That's what I'm talking about. Welcome everyone to the Auggie Awards and XR Hall of Fame ceremony at AWE USA 2024. Thank you all for coming. Tonight is a very special night, and spatial, where we mix together two great things, two celebrations. We salute the XR Hall of Famers who were inducted to the Hall of Fame this year, and we give awards to the Auggie Awards winners. What's special about tonight is that all the Hall of Fame, all the Hall of Famers will present an Auggie Award in a certain category. So they'll come on stage, they'll get a chance to talk a little bit about kind of their experience and what it means for the future of XR, kind of our motto of, learn from XR's history to create the future. And then they will announce the winner and hand the award to the winners that will come on stage. Make sense? You like it? Okay. All right, so a little bit of numbers about the Auggie Awards this year. This year we had 20 categories. We've added a few new ones, which I'll show you in a second. And we had a record number of nominations. We were just blown away. 436 nominations from all over the world. Give it up for all the nominations. Then you and everyone else out there voted. The public voted for their favorite in each category. And that determined the top 5 finalists in each category. But the judges had a chance to save some of their favorites so that they're added to the finalists. So you'll see in some categories there's 5 or 6 or 7 or sometimes even more than that. And tonight, 20 winners will go home with this amazing Auggie Award. We've been giving it out for the last 15 years. It's been kind of improving and getting better and stronger. And originally designed by my favorite artist, my wife, Sigal. Give it up for Sigal. And tomorrow, we have some more awards at the event wrap-up. And Nexent Awards will also give out the Best in Show awards for the Best AR, the Best in Show AR, the Best in Show VR, and the Awesome Award. We'll also have the Virtual World Society give out the Nexent Awards. They'll tell you all about it tomorrow in the wrap-up. So here are the 20 categories we've had this year, and some of the new ones after the amazing success of the XR Prize to fight climate change last year, which was really a dedicated year. Yeah, they deserve it. We made it a permanent category in the Auggie Awards, the Best Climate Solution. We've also added the Best Content Creator to recognize these amazing people in the community, the important voices that help us really learn about what's happening in a really fun and entertaining way. And we've added probably the most awaited category, Education and Training. And it's the fastest growing sector in XR, and we got the highest number of nominations in that category. So I guess it was good to add that new category. All right, now let's look at our judges this year. It's a long list of industry luminaries. Many of them are part of the AWE Advisory Council, which help us kind of figure out what we need to do, what kind of talks, what kind of topics, what kind of speakers to invite. And they also help us judge this really amazing job of going through 121 finalists and rating them just in the last few weeks before the award show. So thank you to all the award judges. So as I mentioned in my opening yesterday, our mission for you this year, in the 15th anniversary of AWE and of the XR industry, is learn from XR's past to create the future. Because if we want one day to have spatial computing replace 2D computing, we all need to become history buffs. So there were plenty of talks on the agenda that were kind of tackling the history on almost every track, and hopefully you learned something from it. In April this year, in honor of this idea, of this mission, I was really proud to unveil a new institution, the XR Hall of Fame, and today we celebrate these winners, these Hall of Famers in person. So give it up to the 101 Hall of Famers inducted this year. So first of all, if you want to check out the list, if you haven't seen it yet, go to this URL on the AWE website. Each Hall of Famer has a page with kind of a short claim to fame. So it doesn't include the whole biography, really kind of what was their special contribution to the XR industry. But in fact, everyone in this audience, at least in my book, is considered a pioneer and could be inducted into the Hall of Fame in the coming years. Let's see some more winners. No, keep going up into the audience. These are actual. Awesome. And here's just a quick teaser video just to get into the mood. All right. Awesome pioneers. All right. How did we choose that list, you may ask yourself? Definitely a Herculean task. It's been a passion project of mine for the past 15 years. I've seen so many of these pioneers in action, and I wanted to find a way to recognize them, and most importantly, to tell their stories so that we do not repeat so many mistakes and so many lessons that they've already learned so many years ago. And I want to thank especially some of the pioneers themselves that helped me validate the list, unveil some of the names, some of the people that we were not aware of, because not all of us know all these amazing pioneers. So first, I want to thank Avi Bar-Ziv, who spent hours and hours reviewing this list and making sure it's right. And Mark Billinghurst, who also spent a lot of time uncovering some of the names that we forgot. And of course, our collective grandpa, Tom Furness, thank you. But above all, I want to thank Jackie Morey, who helped uncover many that we would say are the hidden figures of XR by finding these amazing women pioneers and make sure that they're on the list. Thank you, Jackie. You know, we never thought we'd capture the perfect list of the top 100 pioneers of all time. We rely on the community, like I said, so if you see someone that is blatantly missing, please go to that same webpage and recommend the name. Let us know why you think they should be on that list, and they will definitely be considered for next year. Now, every year, during the Auggie Awards, we'll continue to celebrate and recognize pioneers. Again, everyone here could be on that list in the coming years. You know, I think of the XR Hall of Fame as something between the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame and the World Wrestling Hall of Fame. I've told that yesterday, but it's really because, you know, XR pioneers, first of all, are all rock stars, no doubt about it. And in this industry, you have to be tough. You have to have endurance, just like wrestlers. And also, since it's a sizable list, you know, 101 people, that's a lot of people to be able to celebrate and cover. We kind of broke it into some groups, just to help sort it into the different aspects in which they contributed. So first one is the titans, those who built major businesses and made big bets on XR, you know, like Epic Games or Snap founders. Then the oracles, those who inspired us with their sci-fi novels that imagine worlds in which XR is as prevalent as we all want it to be. Neil Stephenson, Bruce Sterling, Werner Vinge. Werner Vinge sadly passed away this year. It was a very, very sad day. Because, you know, for me especially, he wrote Rainbow's End, which for me is still the most inspiring book about a world in which AR is as water or as electricity. Tech wizards whose tech breakthroughs enabled thousands of applications of other technologies to bloom. Glasses groundbreakers, which against all odds delivered AR glasses to the market years before anyone thought it's possible. We'll see some of them tonight. Enterprise trailblazers, those brave folks who relentlessly educated enterprises about the value and the use cases and the ROI, which everybody is looking for, of XR in those early years, until finally it became something that we're seeing today being adopted. And as I mentioned yesterday, 70% of the overall revenue of XR in the world is actually in the enterprise today. And it's thanks to these enterprise trailblazers. We also want to recognize the industry champions who championed and amplified important causes in the XR industry and really gave it a purpose, you know, standards, and helping accelerate progress, share information, analyze it, and make it easy for all of us and other people outside of this room to really get into the space. And finally, the firsts. I like to call them the primo innovators. The first folks who started completely new disciplines, almost from nothing. Jaron Lanier, father of VR. Steve Mann, father of wearables. And Steve cannot be with us tonight, but he sent a short acceptance speech. Let's hear it out.
Hello, my name is Steve Mann, and it's an honor to be part of the AWE XR Hall of Fame. I've been inventing and designing and building XR devices since early childhood. I've been kind of creating different worlds. XR is not only to interpolate between physical reality and virtual reality and augmented reality and all the other realities, but it also extrapolates beyond them. And I'm hoping that the future of XR will bring technologies that help people see better, help people live better lives, and connect us to nature. So, thank you.
Thank you, Steve. And you know, of course, to make sure that nobody misses the Hall of Fame, we had to put the Walk of Stars right at the entrance on a red carpet. And you know, we had many great visitors, as you can see. Do you guys try the WebAR app that brings them to life? Anyone? All right. Thanks to Snap for creating this wonderful experience. Thanks, Snap. Yes. And you know, as you see the pioneers in the remaining day, make sure to thank them and learn from them as much as you can. It's easy to recognize them by this really cool metal pin, which they're contractually obligated to wear at all times. We'll see if they all wear it on stage today. And of course, there are custom T-shirts, there are portraits in the XR Museum, in the expo hall, which also features over 100 XR devices and prototypes by these pioneers, including the Sensorama and the first HMD experience by Ivan Sutherland, all immersive experiences, courtesy of Scott Fisher and the USC team. Thank you, Scott, for bringing it to this event. And now, put your hands together for the incredible VR innovator who's been blending art, science, and education for the past 4 decades. Give it up for Jackie Mori.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, this is so exciting, isn't it? Not only this conference, but these awards and this whole XR Hall of Fame. I just find this to be an amazing inflection point for our industry because we are now looking at both the past, the present, and the future. And we are all compasses for each other in how we get to the future. You know, back when I was starting doing this in 1989, I was lucky to have some great mentors, but we didn't know where this was going. You know, we really had no idea. And in fact, when I did my doctoral dissertation on the work I had done in VR up to that time, which was 2007, I thought VR was gone. And I ended my dissertation with, we don't know what VR is going to become because it kind of hasn't found its way yet. And then a few years later, it came roaring back, and I was delighted because it was the most exciting medium ever. It could do things that no other medium could do. You know, using your body as an interface. Who'd have thought that, you know? So I think the most amazing thing about this conference and these awards, both the Auggies and the XR Hall of Fame, is how much we rely on each other, how much we give each other, how much we should help each other to invent this future that's coming fast.
Thank you, Jack. Thank you. Next, we want to hear some words from our collective grandpa. Give it up for the grandfather of VR, Tom Furness.
Don't leave me.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you all the way.
Is this heaven? I mean, this is so fun. This whole thing is so fun. Where else would you want to be on the earth right now? I mean, really, Ori, thank you for bringing us together, bringing our family together. What a wonderful thing it is. Yeah. So, you know, one of the things I have to say is I don't know how I got into this. It was sort of, I was trying to solve some problems. And I was flying in fighter airplanes as a flight test engineer. And these cockpits were horrible. And, you know, passing through the sound barrier, things like that, looking at all instruments, I said, this is crappy. Seems like we could do better than that. So, really, necessity is the mother of invention. And I think that that's what we need to be concentrating on, is how can we solve problems in the world with technology? Technology is just a tool. But what the humanity and humane side of this is, I think, what we need to be concentrating on. This symbol that I'm wearing, you have one symbol here, you wear it. I'm wearing this symbol.
You have the pin. So
I have the pin. It's my wings, right? This symbol means a lot to me. You may have seen it around. It's the symbol of the Virtual World Society. And what you see is you see an adult that is holding up a child. And the whole idea is lifting humanity, and especially our children. Now, the adult represents the wisdom, sort of grounded, the grounding, the roots. The child represents the future, and the future vision. I mentioned this earlier today. And the whole idea of holding up each other so that those that are younger than we can see beyond the horizon. We're looking to the past, the old guys, well, you're not there yet, but the old guys that are looking at the past, and we can hold up the younger ones and ask, what do you see? Because we need to know that too.
that's right.
So we all together in this, and we all pioneers. And thank you for this opportunity to be here and to enjoy a family. What an amazing family we have.
Whew. What a transition. To give you a taste, here's a teaser of some of our plans for the future with the XR Hall of Fame. It's a web XR experience built by Ben Irwin and team. And in fact, as we speak right now, there's a watch party happening in the metaverse inside this virtual Hall of Fame for those who couldn't attend the event in person. And I want to thank Paige, Helen, and Ben Irwin. Thanks to Gabe Baker, who offered the Frame platform for this, and Steve for streaming the event. Give it up for this amazing team. You can all actually go and find how it looks at xrhalloffame.org. Thanks to Ben. All right. And now, it's the Auggies, everybody. Woo! First category is Best Art or Film. To present the award, I want to invite two Auggie Awards winners in the art category. The first would be Sutu. Give it up to Sutu. Let me just say a few words about Sutu before he says what he has on his mind. Sutu is a visionary AR and VR artist who's been advancing AR and art and AR artists for over a decade. His work is now showing at the Tribeca Immersive Festival, which is amazing. And he's, as I said, an Auggie Award winner himself. His team created the art for AWE in the past 2 years, so that's another big thanks. Sutu, give it away. Tell us what you have on your mind.
Oh, so I'm very honored to be able to present this category. It's obviously very close to me. As a digital artist for about 20 years now, it wasn't until VR came around that it was the first time I was able to sort of step inside my own artwork and move around and be able to create it in real time. So I'm honored to be able to present the people that share that passion with me and that are exploring the possibilities of what immersive art and film can be. Yeah.
Thank you, Sutu. Why don't you hold this while I invite you to join you on stage. Give it up for Keiichi Matsuda. Keiichi, I'm going to say a few words about you, not to embarrass you too much, but Keiichi is a designer and director of several AR films and the very influential film Hyperreality, which painted a vision of a future where the physical and virtual worlds are indistinguishably merged, highlighting the potential impact of media saturation on society. Take it away, Keiichi.
I forgot my badge. Should
My kid stole mine.
Later on. Okay.
I think I came into this industry kind of feeling like kind of an outsider, I guess, because I'm very critical, and I remain very critical of what the possibilities of this technology could come. But when I first came to AWE and started to meet more people in the industry, I realized that actually it wasn't like people had this very strong idea, but actually everybody was so receptive, and there are so many intelligent conversations happening all over the place that I realized that maybe the kind of process of getting to something more utopian is through processes like this. So yeah, I think art and film have very important roles to play. Even though we're very interested in technology, the art side of it gives us possibility to understand and stretch the medium, try to understand what we're trying what kind of formats, native formats are going to feel great in this. So it's really, honored to be here and, part of this event.
Thanks very much, Keiichi. All right. Now, Now, let's show you who the finalists for this category are.
2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Art or Film are Cut, Crush, Decay by Future Arts, Power of XR by HoloLight, The Great Migration by Emotion, The Bognor Regis Time Portal by X-Ray, Virtual Gallery by Our Eyes Studio, Privacy Lost by privacylost.org, JFK Memento by Targo, Assimilating XR by Mawari.
And the winner is...
JFK Memento by Targo.
Is as vivid in my mind as if it happened yesterday. It was an exciting day to see a president in our lifetime so close. It would be a real experience.
Well, thank you so much to everyone who voted. Thank you to the jury. I'm speaking on the behalf of the entire team that's back in Paris, Chloé Rocheret, who directed it, and all of the artists that worked on it. I want to thank really everyone who contributed. It was an amazing project to work on, to contribute to passing on history, being able to interview witnesses, journalists. So it was an incredibly powerful project, and we think we try to pioneer new technologies on how we can showcase archive footage and reconnect with the world, with our history. So from the bottom of the heart of the entire team at Targo, really, thank you. And Courtney, thank you so much from the beginning. But
oh my gosh. I mean, thanks to the team at Targo. Thank you for adjusting that because I'm short. I mean, all credit to Targo. They really did this. I'm just so honored to have been part of this. And thanks to the team at Meta for Education for the financial sponsorship. This is such an amazing project, and so thrilled to have been part of it. Thank you so much.
Let's do it. We're doing a photo. Come here. Yeah. Let's get a photo. A bit. Got it? All right. Thanks very much. Congrats. I always knew if anyone can solve the JFK mystery, it's the French. So. Whew. All right. Next category is Best Campaign. To present the award, give it up for Jeff Powers. All right, so let me say a few words about Jeff. Jeff is Occipital founder, first 3D sensor accessory for AR on an iPad, which for me was the big aha moment. It was the first time I was able to, throw some virtual balls and have them jump through my couch the walls, the floor, in such a believable way that I felt AR can actually work the way we all imagine it. So give it up for Jeff.
Thanks, Ori. It's always funny memories to think back on those demos and then to see them kind of again on like the Quest and all in the Apple Vision Pro. I used to guard my secrets in the early days, and I've kind of learned that in XR, it's not about the secrets or the ideas. It's more about the fortitude and the passion and the iteration. That's how you really make a difference. So for those of you who support people who are really passionate and who have continued to work hard for the last decade, please keep doing that. And for those of you who aren't quite there yet, but you think your idea is right, keep at it. That's how you'll succeed.
Awesome, thank you. Come and join me. All right, I also want to bring on stage the founder and CEO of Vuzix, who's been building AR glasses longer than anyone else I know since 1997, and is still going strong. He's credited with creating the first commercial AR headset at Vuzix. Give it up for Paul Travers. You can try to remove the mask just for the video.
I don't want to.
No? Okay.
Sorry about the mask, everybody. I hope you can hear me okay. Actually, Ori, 1992.
Oh, my
was
God.
when we came out with our first headset. When you go
Sorry
in the
about that.
museum and you look on the right, that black VFX one, kind of looks like a football helmet. That's how long we've been in this game. And I would suggest that we've learned a lot along the way. I mean, most of our products are sold into the enterprise space today for working. Think about working an 8-hour shift. You got this thing on all day long. Nothing against the VR platforms and stuff, but they just don't work in those environments. You need lightweight, super slim and trim. And this is what gets me excited about this industry. The optics technology, the CPU technology, everything is starting to come together to make glasses that will be driven by AI that I believe practically everybody in this room will wear. That's right around the corner, exciting, but let me say, you gotta be tenacious to be there to win it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you. So you want to stick on stage? Okay. All right, so the finalists in the category Best Campaign are
2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Campaign are New Messy Chicken Sandwich by Cam On XR, The Carousel of Taste by View2, Mariah Hanabi by Styly and J-Front Retailing, Legoland 2024 by Zappar, Snickers Super Bowl Rookie Mistake by Blipar, Hennessy 50 Years of Hip Hop by Simone Limited.
And the winner is?
Let's see.
Messy chicken sandwich, Cam On XR.
Congratulations. Want to say?
All right, I can't believe that. Being here in front of you and this amazing Augmented World Expo, this is like a dream. I don't know how to say or what to say. Maybe thank the people that was voting for us. This is the first thing that I want to say. And thank you, Hard Rock Cafe, and we are open. This is an agency that were working with us hard in this campaign, this amazing campaign. Thank you, our investors, partners, and clients for trusting on Come On. And of course, thank you, our amazing team. We work day by day with beautiful people. This is the most important thing in the world, working with humans and beautiful people. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Congrats. Yeah. Let's stay on stage for a photo, please. Thank you. All right. All right, thank you. Congrats. All right, moving on. Next category is Best Climate Change Solution. And to present the award, this is something really special. The founder of a company who single-handedly created a whole new category of AR, the AR browser. I remember this video from 2008. Wait a second, I haven't. That's good. I remember seeing his video in 2008, standing on a hill in Salzburg, pointing his Android phone to a castle 3 miles away, and it pulled information from Wikipedia and presented it right on top of the castle. That was, of course, Wikitude. Give it up for Philip Bruce Schneeweiss.
Hello. Yeah. I had the idea of glasses that can show additional information in the year 2003. And actually, later, I found out that this technology is already around since the 60s, and it's called augmented reality. Okay, and then the Google Android Developer Challenge came along, and this was in 2008, and this was the flashpoint to develop the Wikitude World browser, which became actually the very first mobile augmented reality browser that introduced this technology to a broader audience.
Thank you, Philip, for your contribution. Now you'll hand this to the award. So the finalists in the category Best Climate Change Solution are
24 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Climate Change Solution are Planet vs. Plastics by Invisar, Rising Together by Virtual Planet, Sketches of Sensorium for the World Ocean by Virtual Planet, Replacing Jet Travel by Beaming There by Proto, VR Climate by Community Innovation Hub, Samaritan by Hensoldt Sensors.
And the winner is Samaritan.
Samaritan by Hensoldt Sensors.
So around the Arctic, as the climate continues to warm, sea ice is melting, and polar bears are spending more time on shore in more places and for longer periods of time, and that's putting them in direct conflict with people, potentially. We're trying to work towards coexisting with bears.
Congratulations.
And as part of that, we're using technology.
Give them the award.
And that's where our
Want to say a few words?
Oh, this is new to me. I'm from Hensoldt. This XR topic is really new to us. It's some kind of traditional. But for this climate change solution, we partnered with Recce, which was really fancy skiing goggles, smart skiing goggles, and also with PBI, Polar Bear International, which gave us a lot of insights and a lot of knowledge about how to save this conflict between animal and human and saving both of us. And that's the reason why we developed this kind of solution, which shows us what will happen if we don't save our environment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Let's stay here for a photo. Okay? Yeah, good. Congratulations. All right, we're moving on. Next category is Best Collaboration Tool. And to present the award, I have two very special people that have a lot to do with collaboration, actually, in the very early days. First, founded Virtual Worlds Entertainment in 1987, which produced Battletech Centers, the world's first immersive network, location-based virtual reality gaming centers. It's been building VR collaboration earlier than anyone else. Give it up for Jordan Weissman.
Well, yeah, starting in 1987, long before it was called VR, we had to invent everything, and then into alternate reality and augmented reality. But the reality is it was never about tech. It's really not about tech. It's about people, and it's about bringing people together to learn, to create, to entertain, to play together, and to collaborate. And I think as we move forward, as amazing as the technology keeps getting, it's really important to always focus on who we're building it for and how it brings us closer together as people. I'm really honored to be here and included in this incredible group of pioneers. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordan. Joining Jordan on stage, he's been a professor at Columbia University conducting AR and VR research for over 25 years. And in 1996, he created with his students the Turing machine, the first mobile outdoor AR system that used see-through head-worn display, trackers, a backpack, GPS, and it was able to show directions to nearby attractions, such as a nearby restaurant. That was the first working AR navigation system, as far as I know. Give it up for Stephen Feiner.
Thank you. Thank you very much for that. When I started, everything was a la carte. You had to either buy or build displays and trackers and interaction devices, and if you wanted to make it AR, additional optics, and put it all together. And the idea that I can go out on the floor right now and see a Quest 3 or a Vision Pro or a HoloLens or a Magic Leap, which are all completely self-contained. And did I mention the things that I mentioned before? They didn't have a computer. The computer was separate. And in my lab, we had to build these little desktop machines that were really mobile because they were powered off a whole bunch of lithium-ion batteries. So the idea that we don't have to do that anymore is just incredible, and it's just wonderful to look out in the sea of people, all of them have had a part in making possible the ecosystem that we all have and can rely on right now, and are going to keep making it better and better.
Thank you, Steve. All right, the finalists in the Best Collaboration Tool are
2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Collaboration Tool are ROM, HoloLight Space, Viverse for Business, WebEx Hologram by Cisco, Campfire, Mesh in Teams by Microsoft.
And the winner is... Where's the drum roll? Forgot the drum roll. All right.
Screen.
Will come. WebEx Hologram by Cisco.
We were supposed to say that.
There's no replacement for in-person interaction, but we can feel like we're together, interacting with the same objects while being thousands of miles apart. Introducing WebEx Hologram, the industry's first real-time holographic collaboration solution.
Congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
Who wants to say a few words?
Thank you very much. Hello, everybody, and thank you very much, Ori, for and all the judges for tremendous honor. My name is Will Turner. I manage business development at Cisco for the collaboration and security CTO team. We're led by Cullen Jennings. Our team developed the first prototype of WebEx Hologram. It's a 3D photorealistic video conferencing system. We designed a camera array that can capture a presenter and any objects that they're holding, render that, stream it over the internet to a recipient wearing an AR headset, like a Magic Leap 2. And even be able to do that over ultimately home Wi-Fi. It's a tremendous amount of data, phenomenal, complex problem to solve. The team is fantastic. I really can't say all the names, but wonderful group of people. I would like to call out, say thank you to Edel Joyce, our product manager. for WebEx Hologram. It's very exciting to work at Cisco these days, developing products like this that we're putting in front of enterprise customers, getting feedback on. I think you'll see a lot more to come. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Come stay here on stage, please. Come here for a photo. Come. All right, thanks very much. Congratulations. All right. Eric, my left monitor is black. Next category is Best Consumer App. To present the award, we have two amazing people. She's been the CEO of Ventana and created the first scalable and interactive hologram system that teleported remote speakers onto a live stage. Give it up for Ashley Crowder.
Yeah, it's so great to be here. This is honestly my favorite conference of the year, and you've heard it from lots of people. Tenacity is the #1 thing. I think Bill Gates said people overestimate what they can build in the short term, but underestimate the long term. And we originally set out to build interactive holograms and had to build hardware and software for a 3D asset management platform. And then COVID happened, and we had to shut our events business down. And we launched our software as a standalone platform and kept going. And now we're here. So, don't give up and keep solving problems because it'll help people.
Hear, hear. Joining Ashley on the stage is a legendary game designer and visionary VR game designer. How to Become a Game Designer is one of my favorite books of all time. And he gave one of the most memorable keynotes at the very first AWE in 2010. He didn't remember what he said, so I just reminded him. But his recent mixed reality game, I Expect You to Die Home Edition, made me question whether some of the elements in the game were actually in my house or in the game. I couldn't tell it apart, and that was mind-blowing. Give it up for Jesse Schill. Jesse.
Wow, it was wonderful to be here. I've been in the XR space for about 30 years now. Anybody remember working on World Toolkit? Anybody? Yeah, okay. Folks in the front row, they know what I'm talking about. And it's been so exciting just to watch all of this blossom and bloom and just to see how much it's evolved. And it doesn't evolve by itself. It evolves because of the insane people in this room who are inventing it every day. Give yourselves a round of applause.
Woo!
All right, let's get to that award.
Let's hear who the finalists for the category Best Consumer App.
2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Consumer App are Shader, Sunnytune Sensory Weather App by Messon, Styly Mobile, Lowe's Style Studio for Apple Vision Pro, Pillow, Fit XR, We Are Shopper.
And the winner is...
Pillow! Lucas Risotto is a previous Auggie Award winner.
I'm helplessly in love. Can't lie about that. If you trust me, I'll let you see.
Congratulations, Lucas.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Doing innovative things is incredibly punishing. Like, oh my God. Ironically, doing Pillow, the first lying down app designed for the bed in XR, took many sleepless nights. over an insane period of 8 months in which we had to rebuild everything from scratch because there was no reference on how to design an entire platform for lying down, but now you can share a bed with someone virtually, and that's fun for many reasons. And, yes?
Oh, yeah. I just want to thank, I mean, there were more than 20 people that helped build Pillow over about a year and a half, and at least half a dozen are here in the audience. So I want to thank all the people here in the audience that helped. Let's see, we have Ian, Itcha, Tani, Pratik, who am I missing? Steve. Crimson. A bunch of people. Yeah, Grace. And definitely also want to thank Aiden for helping with AR House, which is where this was all born from. And thank Netta for helping us get it out the door. And thank all the people for helping us at the booth downstairs. We have a booth downstairs. If you want to come try Pillow and lie down for 5 minutes and relax, please come.
It's the bed. We're saving so much money in hotels.
Let's do a picture, please. Yeah. A bit forward.
We're doing it. It's beautiful.
All right. Take it away. Thank you, Jesse and Ashley. All right, the next category is Best Content Creator. Those amazing, important voices in the community. Give it up to all of them. And to present the award, again, two very special people. So the first, while he was at Qualcomm, he led the acquisition of a tiny AR company in Vienna, which became Vuforia, the most influential AR product of all time, I would say, which let thousands of AR apps bloom. And on a personal note, at the time I was working with that tiny little startup on an AR game, and when Jay acquired it into Qualcomm, we had to stop the game and not publish it ever. Oh. Give it up for Jay Wright. So good to have you here.
I feel so bad. I hadn't thought about that in forever.
I had to remind you.
But while I'm here, I wanted to share that I think a great injustice has been done with the initial list of 101 inductees. There is a conspicuously absent name.
Don't say it.
Yeah. I think it's you. Ori, you have done more than I think anybody I know. Energy, passion, God, the time you put into this stuff. We are all so grateful, man. We are all so grateful.
No!
Give it up for Ori!
Now I'm going to try, man.
You deserve it.
Yeah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, but no.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you. Back to our normally scheduled programming. So Ori asked that we'd say a few words and share an insight from our careers that would be useful for folks moving forward in the future. And I've been in the enviable position of being able to work with so many people and so many different types of use cases and devices in your hand and on your head and learned so many things. But you know, we talk about, and I think you said in the keynote, maybe XR is hard. And yeah, the technology part of it is hard, really hard. But it turns out there's a harder part. And that's actually getting people to use it repeatedly.
That's
right? Like, it is really difficult. And we can solve the technology problems all we want, but at the end of the day, if we're not delivering something that solves a real problem or people find really, really entertaining, if it's content or entertainment, they're going to do it once and not come back. Or maybe twice. And it's a problem we all face in the industry, whatever it is that you're doing. So my best guidance is do your homework. Part of doing your homework is understanding the history, like you talked about, Ori. And also doing your homework is just getting out there with people who are potential users, consumers, customers, and make sure that they tell you, hey, this is something that we can use or that we would like. Because there is an alternative, and we're all true believers here. While we're all true believers here, the people that consume this and that we need to consume this and use this to build a business in an industry might not necessarily be that. So there it is.
Thank you, Jay. Great words. Joining Jay on stage, she was the chief XR engineer at Lockheed Martin for 20 years, pioneering the integration of mixed reality in aerospace manufacturing. Not an easy task. And is also a super power end user who is a major champion of XR adoption in the enterprise. Give it up for Shelly Peterson.
I'm not quite J height. So, funny story. Way back, I had a meeting with a skip level manager, a VP, and in that conversation, he asked if I had any questions, and I was curious how he defined system of systems, because it was a hot topic at the time, everyone was talking about it. And he gave me his description. This is spacecraft engineer, VP, and I said, so what you're telling me is that's just your super nerdy engineer way of saying it's going to take a lot of people to solve this problem. And he just about fell out of his chair laughing and then said, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. And what I've found in this industry, I'm so happy to have come to one of the first AWE events, because I found the group of people who helped us solve so many challenges that we had. I mean, significant ones. And I was always finding a solution through the groups. So thank you so much for what you do. Everyone here is pushing the technology forward, and it is impactful. It does help groups like us see significant ROI and significant value. So thank you.
Thank you, Shelly. The finalists in the Best Content Creator are
the 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Content Creators are Getting Things Done with Jay Dunn and Joy Rain, Between Realities, Lens List, X Reality Pro, Lucas Risotto Builds the Future.
And the winner is Between Realities.
Between Realities.
Power of this technology goes so far beyond what the typical table conversation about VR gives it credit for. We talk about it as a useful tool or an immersive, fun experience, but what we're talking about is truly transformation.
Hi everybody, I'm Alex. This is Skiva. We're Between Realities. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, AWE. This is our hands-down favorite conference every year. In fact, we talk about it on our podcast all the time. We are constantly saying how much we love AWE and how you need to come to it. So we love the VR community. That's what we do. If you've never seen our show, we have a guest on every year. So many people in this room have been guests on our show, and if you want to be on our show, please come hit me up after this. You're all invited. We love the community, and that means we love you. We legitimately love this whole space. We love all the people who are contributing to this. We don't make it. You guys make it, we just love it so much. We were compelled to scream it from the rooftops, and to somehow become involved in this is an absolute honor. So thank you very much. Skiba, do you have a word?
Yeah, I just want to thank all of you guys for making what drives us and for making what we love so much. I just love you guys. And thank you to my partners at Impact Reality, and thank you, Alex.
Thank you, everybody.
Come. Do a photo. Come forward, forward. All right. Woo, this is big. Congrats.
Thank you guys.
Love you guys. Eric, I'm still having a left monitor, black monitor, and also don't have snare in my left ear. Nobody gets the reference? Okay. I guess Eminem is not what he used to be. All right, next category is Best Creator and Authoring Tool. And we have two special people to present the award. First, he's been the co-founder and CEO of Zappar, who relentlessly championed AR for brand storytelling since, I believe, 2011, creating some of the most memorable AR campaigns, which many of them won Auggie Awards. I believe it was like 5 Auggie Awards, probably the highest number so far. Give it up for Kaspar Theiker. Kaspar?
Enjoyed that.
Take it away.
So insights, there's been a lot of great insights already. Zappar started in 2011, so we're actually seemingly quite young versus everybody else who's been up on stage. So our journey started around the same time, I guess, that AWE started. And my advice to anyone would be attend AWE. And not only attend AWE, but always go to Ori's keynote at the start. Simply because it has the right amount of insight and inspiration, and also slightly unhinged behavior. And I think that tends to every year sum up what goes on in the XR industry. The only other thing I'd say is that my lesson over the years is that everything changes, but nothing changes. And it's an industry where it is all about staying on the pitch. And that is because there are a lot of people who will tell you that what you're doing won't work. And there's always going to be things that come up that make you panic that you're doing the wrong thing. So you've just got to have a hell of a lot of self-belief and keep going, and then occasionally pivot. So yeah, that's what I said.
Thank you. Joining Kaspar on stage, someone that has been my personal idol since I got into AR in 2007. He pioneered so many things in AR, from co-creating the AR toolkit, inventing the magic book, remote collaboration and empathic computing, and really helped start a bunch of AR startups. Give it up for Mark Billinghurst. Now is the right time. Thank you, Mark.
Thanks, Roy. It's great to be here. I guess with the lessons I've learned in the past, especially with starting AR Toolkit, there's 3 things I really learned. First of all, find people smarter than yourself to work with. Secondly, as we've heard before, solve a real-world problem. And I think thirdly is give away your tools. AR Toolkit was the first open source software library that was produced and was used by more than 1 million people. So build great things and give them away to everybody, and then that will come back to you as well. So it's a great pleasure to be here, and look around you, find some friends to play with, and give away those tools you make. Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. The finalists in the Best Creator and Authoring Tool are...
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Creator and Authoring Tool are Arkeo, Onirix Spatial AR, ShapeLab by Leopoly, Styly Studio, Eighth Wall by Niantic.
And the winner is... Styly Studio. Here they are. Congratulations.
It is my great honor to receive this fantastic award. I'm so excited. Yeah. And then, yeah. Styly provides a platform for people who love XR creations and then who want to make a new layer of the reality. And then on the authoring tool, more than 100,000 contents are already created. And then the contents can be distributed to streets, buildings, actual places. Then I think our daily life, every daily life, will be new campus for us to create many things. And then we started Styly because we want many people want to make the content in the new world on the actual world. So I hope that Styly service will lower the threshold for many people to dive into this industry to make new world together. So thank you very much for my great team and then partners and then everybody. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congrats. Thank you. All right, folks, we're zooming, and the next category is Best Developer Tool. To present the award, a very special person has been working to promote developers and their work for many, many years. He helped shape the future of computing and graphics over the last 3 decades by advocating for open standards. The president of the Cronus Group and the Metaverse Standards Forum, which resulted in achieving some of the most important standards in the XR industry. Give it up for the one and only Neil Trevett.
Thank you, Ori. Thank you for remembering standards. Standards are important. They're the only way to get the technology that we need to be pervasively available to all of the developers out there. It's the ultimate expression of cooperation to build an open standard. It takes a community, and we have the best community here in XR. I consider myself to be fortunate. My career has ended up helping people work together, and what could be better than that? But our journey, our standards journey, has not finished. It's just starting, and these standards, they don't create themselves. They need participation. So find your nearest standards organization and sign up and get involved. You'll be very welcome. Thank you.
All right. All right, the finalists in this category are
the 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Developer Tool are Build Your Own Reality by Sisu VR, XR Driver by Game Driver, Lens Studio by Snap AR, Honorix Studio and SDK, Eighth Walls Metaversal Deployment by Niantic.
And the winner is Eighth Wall Metaversal Deployment by Niantic.
Hey, give it to her. Congrats, man.
Wow, it's been 7 years of AWE for us. We've grown from a team of 2 to a unit within Niantic. It's been such an incredible community of supporters who's cheered the Eighth Wall products along. Huge credit to Niantic, the company that brought us in, continued to invest, nurture, and champion us, and allowed us to build yesterday's announcement for Niantic Studio, allowed us to make the technology free to use, and ultimately allowed this incredible team here, the many other people in the audience, and those holding the torch back at home to continue to build and extend this open platform for development of augmented reality on the web and really realize a new vision for Web AR. So thank you so much.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So come for a photo. Come forward. All right, next category, Best Education and Training Solution. Yes, to present the award, two very special people. First is one of the most prominent pioneers in optics for more than 4 decades, leading the design of stereoscopic head-worn displays for medical visualization. Give it up for Yannick Roland.
Thank you so much.
Let me move it back to its original place.
Oh, thank you, Uri. So, you know, I've been, when I started in the field, it was a little bit of a fluke. And I was told, talk to those 2 people who were doing head-worn displays for the military. At the time, it was really kind of the major market, and everything was classified. And they basically told me, do not do it. There is no future, there's no solutions. And so I decided to do it, you know, because I'm a little bit bold. And so I decided, you know, there's nothing to lose, right? If we're going to succeed, that would be a major impact because people think maybe there's no solution. And it turns out that, you know, when you enter different markets, not, you know, beyond military, you go into education, like we're talking about here, and many other application domains, all the assumptions change. So actually, there are a lot of solutions, and many of you here have been providing those solutions and in numbers. And of course, there's challenges, but I'm just impressed with what I've seen at AWE. I'm really impressed, Ori, to have put this together and bring all these people together. I think we need each other. We need to work to each other. When it comes to education, I think it's about time that we actually move from the classroom, which is like a very passive environment, where actually when you teach, no matter how hard you try, people retain maybe only like 30% of whatever you teach them. It's time that we move into an experiential, you know, system like we have in XR, and we merge, XR and AI to really help engage the youth, really inspire them to learn. I think it's about time. Thank you.
Thank you, Annick. Joining Anita on stage is an important figure in VR for the past 30 years, since the early days of the HIT Lab. I helped position HTC as one of the top leaders bringing VR to the market, championing also the VR VC consortium, which amassed billions of dollars in funding for VR startups as early as 2016. Give it up for Alvin Wang Graylin.
So, speaking of education, I think education is really the crux of what makes all of us successful, right? We wouldn't be here today without education, and I have to thank the person who brought me into this space, which is Tom, the grandfather of VR. So I can't think of a better person to have given me my early education in XR. And what we are about to do with this new technology, with the combination of XR together with AI in the next 5 years, is going to allow very high quality education to be accessible to everybody in the world, right? And I think that is going to be one of the most transformative feats and contributions that this community is going to make. So I applaud all of you for all the work that you have done and all the work that you will be doing to make that possible.
Awesome. Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Education or Training Solution are Immersive Onboarding L'Oreal by CamOn XR, Hyper-Realistic Safety Training by KEPCO, Kentucky Education VR Deployment by Hollow Pundits, Empower Now Program by Sisu VR, BG Experience by BG Products, Upskilling and Training by Pfizer.
And the winner is
Hyper-realistic safety training.
By KEPCO.
KEPCO.
TEPCO has developed a hyper-realistic education training and evaluation system, an innovative solution to overcome the limits of theory and video-centered safety education. First, we developed a motion capture and positioning system that can track the trainee's position posture, and developed a haptic glove using EMS.
Oh my God. Thank you, everyone. My name is Chang Woo-che from KEPCO, Korea Electric Power Corporation, a leading public company in South Korea. Today, I would like to thank everyone involved in AWUSA. Receiving this award, beautiful award, is unexpected and deeply appreciated. Actually, our company uses XR technology in so many fields. For example, the education and maintenance and so on. And so, sorry, I'm nervous. Yeah.
Doing great. Doing great.
Yeah, actually, since 2017, I have been developed the XR system in many fields for the field workers. So I'm excited for the potential for the future collaboration with all of you. Lastly, tomorrow, June 20, is my birthday. So making this award is a fantastic for me award. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you. Come, let's do a photo, please. Come, please. Okay. All right, thank you very much. Congratulations. The category is Best Enterprise Solution. And to present the award, we have two amazing founders of AR for Enterprise startups, which started as early as 2011, and since then have been relentlessly driving adoption of AR in the enterprise, including with smart glasses as early as these days. Both put together some of the most iconic videos that are really showcasing actual footage of how AR is more efficient than any other way to achieve things like remote assistance, field maintenance, training, inspection, and many more use cases. Give it up for Scott Montgomery and Brian Ballard. And by the way, they're competitors. They're not friends, really.
That's not true. That's not true.
We compete at work, but we're friends outside.
Exactly. Right. For a long time, we actually had a tradition of going to a club in Vegas after CES and staying out all night until the wee small hours. So we're good friends.
We are. And I think this has always brought back a lot of memories for us. Scott and I have been working together and apart for a long time. So many people in the room. Oddly, none of us can see you. It is really bright. We've worked with you for ages. When we talk about what can we do to pass on knowledge to the future, work with the folks around you. You're never going to believe the skills you need to move into the future. As software companies, we did a lot of soldering to get the enterprise market started. And you never know what's going to come with AI, with new technologies, new visualizations. It's going to be a really exciting future, and we can't wait to see what you guys build.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, 15 years ago, what got me into the industry was actually a video by BMW of this guy that walked up to a car, showed a pair of sunglasses, and showed a 3D model overlaid on an engine, showing how to change a spark plug or something. And today, we're using that technology to build space shuttles and fighter jets and satellites and robots and cars and train people on complex semiconductor equipment. And it's just amazing to see the progress we've made. And it's been a gazillion different iterations and a lot of technologies on the software side, hardware side, cameras, glasses, and then thank you to the customers as well. Without you, we wouldn't have the funding to do what we do. So. Yeah, it's a collaboration of everybody in this room and everybody for us.
Thank you. The finalists are
the 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Enterprise Solution are AR Self-Repair Guidance by Lenovo, XR Guru 3C Enterprise by Holo Pundits, XR Driver by Game Driver, Echo 3D, Merida Digital Solution by Styly, Trimble Sight Vision, Campfire,
and
the winner is?
Campfire. Please welcome Jay Wright back on stage.
Campfire also comes with powerful yet simple tools that defy the laws of physics, letting you manipulate digital models in ways that aren't possible in the physical world. You can take something apart by simply grabbing a part and placing it anywhere in space, or explode everything at once to see all parts in front of you. With the slice tool, you can reveal internal structure by simply moving your hand at any angle. Sounds simple? That's because it is.
Congratulations, Jay.
Thank you, brother. That feels like
Chuck, good to have you here. Who wants to say a few words?
What a freaking honor. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, over the same time period I was just talking about a few minutes ago, I've had the chance to build and work with some high-performing teams. I never in my career or life have had a team that had so much talent, so much skill, and so much passion, and so few people. It has absolutely been amazing, a pleasure, and a joy. You guys rocked it. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Come, let's do a quick photo with 1 million people. Come forward. Come forward, folks. On this line here. Thank you, folks. Congratulations. All right, moving on to the best game or toy. All right, two special people in the gaming world, in the XR gaming world. First was working on AR glasses for 2 decades, starting at Valve, Cast AR, and culminating with Tilt 5. The world's first augmented reality tabletop gaming system, which redefines interactive play by blending digital and physical worlds. And today it has sold tens of thousands of units to tabletop gaming fans around the world. Give it up for Jerry Ellsworth.
Well, thanks a lot. Thanks. This is a great honor to be here and to be nominated and inducted, I suppose, into the Hall of Fame. This category is very near and dear to me. Ever since I was young, toys and play was very important to me. And I was very fortunate through my career to work in the toy industry, video game companies. And I think that play is important for young and old, and that it's going to be a very important part of the XR industry for all time.
Joining her on stage, he developed some of the earliest mobile AR games on a PDA, if you can imagine, such as the Invisible Train, and then developed the first 6DoF natural feature tracker running in real time on a mobile phone, which became the foundation for what we discussed before, Vuforia, this tiny little startup from Vienna, remember? Then he led AR development and teams in Qualcomm, Dacry, and now it's Snap. Give it up for Daniel Wagner. Congratulations.
Thanks, Ori. Thanks for the kind words. This is really exciting. I have been working on AR for
almost 25 years. Started with enabling AR on mobile phones, which, as Ori said, eventually led to Vuforia. Then moved on to AR headsets and now AR glasses. And one thing I know for sure is when all those AR glasses are coming out over the next few years, they will be awesome. So if you're a game developer, content creator, app developer, you're not looking at AR glasses yet, now it's time to do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Game and Toy are Ghosts of Tabor by Combat Waffle Studios, Peridot by Niantic, I Expect You to Die 3 by Shell Games, Cluist by Sons of a Bit Entertainment, Grocket by 3 Pound Games, The Fantastics Holastics by The Brandfather Orb Amsterdam, Arizona Sunshine 2 by Vertigo Games, Mirrorscape, The Seventh Guest VR by Vertigo Games, Game Room by Resolution Games.
And the winner is?
The winner is
Cluist
by Sun and Bit Entertainment.
Well, I don't know what to say because we didn't expect to win at all. So thank you. We are very honored. Thank you to the judges, to all the people who voted for us, and overall our team. And we are only 2 here, but there are there are over 15 people in Spain waiting for news from us. The best news, and thank you. And also our family, and for their patience, their love, the support, and also to our dad, who is looking for us, is looking at us right now from heaven, and thank you.
Thank you. Please come here for a photo. Come forward. Come forward. This line, you see this line? All right, good. All right, congratulations. All right, the category is Best Headworn Device, category we've all been waiting for. And to present the award, a man who needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. The man who kickstarted the modern VR era with Oculus Kickstarter and led what is still the largest acquisition, I think, in XR history by Facebook and Meta. Give it up for Paul Mirolaki.
Woo! I talked about this earlier on the panel today, looking back at one of the early experiences I had building head-mounted displays. And it was the fact that for years, the prototypes that I was making were things that I was excited about, but whenever I would show them to ordinary people, they wouldn't be excited, and they didn't quite get it, and they thought that I was wasting my time. And I didn't start Oculus until the first time that I showed it to somebody who wasn't, already kind of a VR nutter true believer. And they said, oh, I think I get it. I think I understand that. And as I've shared that story with people, I think I've developed this theory of the VR industry that shows that over time, the same has kind of been true for the whole industry. For a long time, the people who were most excited about VR conceptually, who were not in the industry, were people who had not yet tried it. Because once you actually tried the state of technology, they would see the limitations, they would see the reality of it, and most people outside of the industry couldn't necessarily extrapolate to where it's going. They couldn't understand that this is just the beginning. And the world we live in today, I think, is the opposite. The people who are the most excited about virtual reality, augmented reality, everything else on the virtuality continuum, as it were, They're the people who have tried it, and they're the people who have seen what you can do. And I feel like the technology is at the point where even if people aren't necessarily coming back to use it every day yet, even if people are not buying it by the hundreds of millions yet, almost anybody you put into a modern device and show them the type of content that you have at this conference, on the game platform stores, being made by students everywhere, people can see it and say, oh, I understand this. I understand it's going somewhere. And that's a really big turning point for the industry that has happened over the last few years. And I'd say most of the things that I've seen here today, they're not things that would only convince a true believer. They're things that would convince a lot of people out there in the normal world. And that's something that we should all be really excited about.
All right. Joining Palmer on stage is a pioneer in wearable computing and human-computer interaction at MIT, Georgia Tech, with many inventions on his name, and was the technical lead on Google Glass and one of the strongest advocates for wearable computing. Give it up for Thad Starner. Let me just congratulate you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So, famous computer scientist Alan Kay once said that the best way to predict the future is to invent it. I believe the best way to invent the future is to live it. So, I have a challenge for you all. If you believe in augmented reality, find a pair of AR eyeglasses you can wear, and wear them every day, all day, for about 6 weeks. In that amount of time, you will figure out how to make it both usable and useful in your everyday life. And who knows, maybe it will make the next breakthrough product. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Headworn Device are Meta Quest 3, Meta Lens 2 by PNC Solution, X-Reel Air 2 Pro, Zapbox by Zappar, Anya XR Pro by Dimension NXG, Pico 4 Enterprise, Vario XR4, Vuzix Z100.
And the winner is, drum roll,
MetaQuest 3.
Anand is running, rushing.
This is hilarious. Yeah, it's funny how that works, isn't it?
Congratulations.
Totally unexpected. I don't know, like, I'm just standing here representing the work of thousands of people in the room back home. Yeah, you can clap for them. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears put into building these products. Some of them work, some of them don't work, some of them work really well. I met Palmer in 2016 when the acquisition completed and stuff, and we were in the same
2014.
Yeah, I met you in 2016.
Okay.
That's right. And we were talking about how it's come full circle, and so thanks to everybody. And we talked about this on day one. We have a relentless belief in the power of the small guy and the founder and the developer creating things that no one's figured out, especially people who persist. So there's an accelerator program we announced on day one. Please look at it. If there's ways we can help you build your company and your product, we're here to help. Thanks.
Thank you. Come here. Give me the award. Do a photo, please. Come on the. Is he on this day? Okay, that's good. Congratulations. Thank you. All right, the category is Best Healthcare and Wellness Solution. To present the award, I want to invite to the stage a pioneer of waveguides technologies and the founder of one of the most iconic AR glasses companies, Lumus, and recently founded another AR glasses company called Urim. Give it up for Yaakov Amitai.
Actually, I started to work on the optic aspect of what is called today AR almost 50 years ago in the 70s. So I think that most of the people here was not born yet. So hence I know that it's very, very difficult to design and build a good AR system. So I'm very glad to be here and to see that there are companies that succeed to do it, especially in an important field like healthcare. So thank you for the honor.
Here are the nominees, the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Healthcare and Wellness Solution are XR Mental Health Exposure Therapy by Lucid Reality Labs, Soul Paint, Clinical Collaborations by AstraZeneca and EPAM Systems, Elevating Healthcare Training by Fundamental VR, Bascom Palomar BPEIverse by University of Miami, Hands-Only CPR VR by American Heart Association.
And the winner is Hands-On CPR, the American Heart Association.
Welcome to the American Heart Association's Hands-Only CPR, the ultimate immersive experience in life-saving.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll keep this short. I know everyone's hungry and wants to get back to what we're doing, but I just wanted to say thank you for everyone that voted. On behalf of American Heart, we had a great time working with them and felt very honored to work on such an important subject matter in CPR. Saving lives, and of course, putting the creative twist that we do at Groove Jones on this wonderful VR application. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right, thank you. Congratulations. Category is Best Indie Creators. Yes, yes, they deserve it. To present the award, first, he's best known for transforming cinematic experiences with his work on The Matrix, where he introduced the bullet time, for which he won an Oscar award, and VFX inventor at ILMX Lab, Holocinema pioneer. Give it up for John Gueda.
Hello. Well, gee whiz, what do we say? I started my journey working with people writing words, drawing literally with their hands, and mostly about ideas about the future, the oracles, as Ori has put it. The oracles are very important to listen to because a good deal of what they put out there become blueprints for many others, right, who build the building blocks that make some of that stuff manifest. So the short story of my career is that, I began in conceptualization and I moved towards actualization of some of these things. But again, crazily, every time we meet here, it's always the beginning. We always know we're at the beginning. We're not even in the middle. The only one thing that, is on my mind all the time is that, we're building these beautiful windows and more, right, to step inside something that we, at this point, can't even conceive of what it's going to be like. And not very long, right? There's going to be some pretty serious changes happening, right? We're kind of almost at an inflection point. And let's hope that it all leads towards, well, we know, right, that we humans, right, can channel it towards the light side. And in the case that it goes towards the dark side, my advice to most people is to build a kill switch. Thank you.
All right. Joining John on stage is she revolutionized XR design, pioneering emotion-based game design, and she, in her company XEO Design, which she founded in 1992, which has been at the forefront of creating immersive XR interfaces and games. Give it up for Nicole Lazaro.
Well, I am honored and a little in awe to be here tonight among like so many of my heroes. This is amazing. From me, what's at the core, I wanted to talk a little bit about the core of what I've done, for the past 30 years. And it is indeed, learn from the past. But don't be satisfied, never be satisfied with delivering current generation design. Make your own design frameworks if you have to. And listen to your players. And I've always tried to share like my best ideas. So my first VR was almost 30 years ago. QuickTime VR, anyone? That's where I fell in love with telling immersive stories, these bubble worlds you could navigate between 360 videos. And I think that it's the indie creators. I love that we're in this category because it's the indie creators that are always moving the industry forward. They're the ones that are adopting new tech to do it in incredible new ways, experiences that we could never imagine possible. So, whether it is, no wimps in your interfaces for spatial computing, I would love that, or Oxels or the 4 keys to fun. We need, or more frameworks. We need new frameworks. We need new design language. And so be like me, keep showing up no matter what. Keep showing up, and I appreciate everything that you've created. I've been so inspired with everything that you do, and I can't wait to play what you create. Thank you.
Thank you, Nicole. Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Indie Creator are 3 Pound Games, Future Arts, Noun Town, Styly, DB Creations, Combat Waffle Studios.
The winner is 3 Pound Games.
Appropriate looking reward for me. Although I thought you were going to get female ones, Ori.
It is female.
How could I tell? We'd like to thank the incredible innovative team at 3 Pound, especially Cordelia Wolf right here, and Chris Castaldi, the XR women community, Meta for believing in our projects, and a special thanks to our awesome Deborah, Brita, and Jack. Thank you so much.
Come, please come here. Picture, come forward to this line. Come forward here. Nicole, you stay on stage, okay? Nicole will stay on stage as I invite Nima Zagani to join for a tribute to a beloved community figure who recently passed away.
Hello, everyone. The XR industry is nothing without its community. John Oakes understood this more than anyone. John was a founding member of Silicon Valley VR, the world's largest and longest-running VR meetup. John later ran the VR lab at San Jose University. He continued doing both until he passed away earlier this year. With a warm smile and jolly demeanor, he did whatever he could to help anyone and everyone who loved VR like he did. John Oakes is forever the heart and soul of SVVR. We are honored to remember him alongside all of you. To keep his memory alive, we must all do our part to continue to grow an inclusive, helpful, and happy XR community, just like John would have wanted. Thank you.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, Dima. This is, I imagine many of you, your first VR experience was John saying, hey, here, try this. And I wanted to close with just saying that John's passing has not made the world a darker place because he lit so many fires. Remember the first time someone handed you a headset or opened a door for you or encouraged you through very difficult times, as John did for me and many of you in the room? Community builders, really, they are the glue that binds our community together. And I want to also recognize now all of you building this community that we come to every year. So if John were still here with us, I know he would be so damn proud of everyone here in the room. And as John would say, keep making great stuff.
Hard transition to the next category, Best Interaction Product. I would like to invite to the stage Elizabeth, who transformed the automotive product development process over 30 years at Ford. She led the development of Ford's VR systems, inventing the Ford Immersive Vehicle Environment. Give it up for Elizabeth Barron.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for sticking it out this long. Appreciate that. So the wisdom I have, I think, to share is I was this weird VR chick at this automotive place, and I didn't fit in at all. And all these people wondered, what is she doing? Like, and they'd have lists of projects to cut. And I was always at the top of the list. Cut her, forget that, it's stupid, what is the value? I don't understand. And one of the things I'll say is I'm happy to have interaction techniques because part of the key to the success of the Ford Immersive Vehicle Environment, which is part of the product development process and done on every vehicle Ford produces since 2014, is interaction techniques. So we took flashlights when people would shine a light on the virtual vehicle, and we just took a dollar store flashlight and put some markers on it so that they could have the controls and the way that they're used to working. I went and talked with people. How do you work? What is it you do? What are the physical things that you hold or do in order to do the right evaluation? And so part of that was listening and just really internalizing and not trying to think of the solution that I thought was good, but trying to work in their mindset. And when I could think in their mindset, the things that we developed were much more profound. So the final thought I'll have is being part of this community has been so wonderful. When I come here, I feel like this is my community. These are people that I love, care about, that understand the weirdnesses that go on in my mind when I'm thinking about this tech, and I'm trying to relate it to people that don't think about this stuff every day. So part of that is collaborating, tech sharing, and just keeping a dialogue open. So really appreciate being here, and I'm very happy about the interaction category. Thank you.
Thank you. Is Tamir in the audience? Okay, so here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Interaction Product are Leap Motion Controller 2 by Ultraleap, X-Reel Air 2 Ultra Dev Kit, AG30L2 Light Engine by Avigant Corp, Infinite Kitchen Touch by Lowe's Innovation Labs, Wow Mouse app by DoublePoint, HTC Vive Ultimate Tracker, Sense Glove Nova 2, Personal Space by the 2H.
The winner is Ultimate Tracker.
Tracker by HTC Vive.
All right.
This is so exciting. You know, at HTC Vive, we're not only known for our VR hardware, our VR headsets, but also for our accessories. Everyone out here has a story doing something with our trackers, and people have been asking for the next generation for a long time. So it's so exciting to be able to show this new product and have this kind of love from the community, as well as to extend the accessibility of this product to a whole other line of headsets. So we can't wait to see what y'all are going to do with it with whatever headset you're using.
Thank you. Let's come here, please, for a photo. Come here, here, come. Come here. Yes. Okay. All right, congratulations. The category is Best Location-Based Entertainment. We have two major figures in the location-based entertainment industry. First, he developed the first production VR workstations at Virtuality, the most popular VR system in the early 90s. Also founded Digilens in 2004, one of the top innovators in holographic and XR displays. Give it up for Jonathan Waldron.
Hey, I thought I'd wear something retro to take us all back to 30 years ago. Remember Starsky and Hutch? So it's been a long journey, 30 years, my goodness, 32 actually. Pioneering the early location-based entertainment systems. 52 million people we put through those systems because we used a clock count until we stopped. We got people married in those systems in San Francisco, and many, many people had their first interaction in virtual reality in the systems using Dactyl Nightmare. This is a game that we conceived. Thank you. Yeah, this is such a weird game. It's like I can never remember. It flew in all the top journalists from CBS, and they were filming us in our grubby little basement where we were starting up. And the top journalist was playing with me in Dactyl Nightmare, and then suddenly collapsed. He was out. I literally had to restore him with a cup of water, just totally immersed in that field. And it's at that point you really understood the power of immersivity and the opportunity with that medium. Onto Digilens with augmented reality, pioneering waveguide technology so that we could get stylish glasses. And we've got a great team at Digilens on the show floor. Fantastic work in pioneering enterprise applications with that. And now more recently onto automotive applications with Luminant. We're really set to bring augmented reality to the automobile, both inside and outside. So lots of work, AI coming around the corner. Gosh, this industry is amazing. The time that we're in. The advocacy for anybody right now is you're not going to have a meager career trying to build step by step. This is going to be an amazingly well-funded opportunity with AI to really bring the full dream of everybody here to this medium. So thank you so much for the Hall of Fame. Just
thank you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
Joining Jonathan on stage, she's been a champion in blending Hollywood creativity with Silicon Valley innovation, helping to grow location-based VR while HP. And she is the executive producer of memorable projects such as Briona's Garden, Finding Pandora X, Fight Back, and Master of Light. which all of them, many of them won many awards, including an Auggie Award. Give it up for Joanna Popper.
Thank you so much. What a great day. It's beautiful to be here with everybody. This industry has given so much to me. I've had the opportunity to work on launching great headsets that many of you have used, like the HP Reverb, to travel around the world to many of your location-based entertainment venues, and to work with so many important content projects. And best of all, to make friendships and community and really bring everyone together. This industry has also just given me the opportunity to have a political conversation with Palmer Luckey, which I would say I won, because winners, history is written by winners, and so I'm going to claim the victory of our political conversation, but more to come on that. And so the advice would be stay curious, stay connected, talk with people you disagree with and learn more from them, create community, and keep creating history together, and let's all win together. Thank you.
All right.
And I'm so excited to announce the nominees.
Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Location-Based Entertainment are Carlicon's Adventure Trail by Imvizar, AC Milan AR Fan Cam by View 2, Legendary by Nomtech, The Fantastics Pelastics by The Brandfather, Orb Amsterdam, Legoland 2024 by Zappar, Japantown Paper Tree Origami by Rock Paper Reality.
And the winner is
Japan
Paper Tree Origami by Rock Paper Reality. No notes.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Patrick.
Thank you so much. Well, been coming to AWE for about 10 years now. Always seen the Auggie, seen other people holding the Auggie, but never actually held one myself, and it's amazing. Feels really good. Very high quality. Yeah, I want to thank Adobe. They sponsored it. They helped to put it all together. Google Geospatial, they were amazing. Japantown and the Paper Tree Origami Store. But as Mark said, I think what we've always tried to do is hire people smarter than us, which is why when I first started Rock Paper Reality, wasn't very smart. Nobody was actually buying anything, so I went to Preston. I was like, help! And then people started buying stuff. But also the rest of the team. Hannah, who's out there, she helped with the design, and everybody else from the 3D team was amazing. And thank you all for sticking around towards the end, and see you all at the after party.
Come. Patrick, come here. Come forward. Yeah. Right, congratulations, guys. Thank you. Category is Best Societal Impact. And to present the award, two special people. She co-invented the automatic virtual environment, the cave. In the early 1990s, a groundbreaking immersive VR system that allows users to experience an immersive reality space within a room-sized cube without a headset. Give it up for Carolina Cruz-Neer.
Well, for somebody in her early 20s, landing in this country from Spain and not speaking English, and being here today, it was quite a ride. So for me, this award is really very close to my heart, because since the very early times of my career, I have always been driven by social impact. And that's really what motivated me to do the cave. You know, Palmer earlier talked about people don't get it, that sometimes don't get what you're doing. When I was doing the cave, nobody got it. Absolutely nobody. So this crazy woman, projectors, screens, it's headsets. VR is headsets. So what is she doing? But then when we did it, when it came out, it was really a major breakthrough because it was the beginning of social XR. You create an environment, we created a space where people come with their bodies. They come with their faces. Now you see each other. We are human social beings. So to me, continue doing these things, disrupting the status quo, disrupting the trends, disrupting the flow, is what is going to make this community grow. And really look at the community with your eyes. We are humans. So what makes us humans is the social impact, is the social interaction. So create, but create not for the sake of technology. Create to make the world better, to have real impact, make things that really have a positive change. So it's been a wild ride. Weird to be here when I was in my 20s, not on AWE, but the previous ones. And weird to be now that I'm almost pushing 60 and still be here. But it's been quite a ride, and thank you very much for including me here today.
Thank you, Carolina. Joining Carolina is Louis, who transformed VR, AR, and AI with over 300 patents, founded Immersion Corp in 1993, and revolutionized haptic technology, and is a major champion for consumer AR and AI. Give it up for Louis Rosenberg.
Yeah, it's a great honor to be here, and really an honor to be presenting the Best Social Impact Award, which I think is super important. I got involved in this field 33 years ago because I wanted to impact people and let people do amazing things. The first system that I built at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base cost about $1 million worth of equipment, took up half a room, and people had to sign a release form to get into this thing. And so I was able to impact one person at a time. Now, because of all the amazing work that thousands of people have done over the decades, we can now really impact all of society with VR and AR, and it's more important than ever for people to really do good things with this technology, and it's great that we'll be able to honor Best Social Impact today. Thanks.
Thank you, Louis. Here are the finalists.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Societal Impact are Thamian Ohlone AR Tour by Santa Clara Uni and Mwekma Ohlone Tribe. Active Shooter Preparedness by Sisu VR. LGBTQ+ VR Museum by Diverse Technologies. Touch Key Plus Multisensory Station by WeArt. Soul Paint. The Binaural Experience Navigator by BenVision.
And the winner is Touch Key Multisensory Station by WeArt. Hey!
Thank you everyone for this award. We didn't expect it actually. So thank you AWE, thank you all the judges that vote for us. It's really an honor for us. We are thankful, and also thankful for having the opportunity to work on this project, because it was like something different from all the other applications we developed so far. So we work on a variety of applications, but here we had the opportunity to impact and to solve or partially solve a problem of impaired people. And in this case, we help visually impaired people to enter into a museum and perceive a piece of art thanks to our haptic technology, enabling the tactile exploration of a painting or a sculpture. And believe me if I say that when we started testing it and seeing the surprised reaction of these people that for the first time can perceive something that maybe they only heard about before, is something that it's priceless.
Amazing.
And really gives a new sense to the work we are doing. So thank you, and let me also thank the technical team led by Giovanni that made an amazing work and transformed an idea and a dream to something that is in a real museum and impact real people's life. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's do a photo. All right. Thank you all for sticking around. We have just 3 more Augies on the table. Really appreciate your patience. It's definitely going to be the most epic award ceremony ever. Next category is Best Use of AI. And to present the award, we have 2 great people. First is one of the AR industry's top thought leaders and startup mentors, executive at Lyre in 2009, founded Deco, and 6D.ai, one of the first startups to use the .ai, and revolutionized the landscape with its AR cloud, acquired by Niantic later on. Give it up for my friend Matt Meisnix.
All right, thank you. This is a category that I was really excited to get to present. My whole career in AR as a serial entrepreneur has been trying to find those opportunities where bleeding edge technology matches a kind of emerging market, emerging use case. And whether that was with stuff like SLAM or 3D reconstruction or AR cloud, I think AI is the most exciting opportunity of them all. I personally believe that ultimately AR is going to be UI for AI. And so this category, I think, is going to be the best one of everyone, and I'm excited to see who ends up winning it.
Thank you, Matt. Joining Matt on stage is a very special person. They call him an AR magician, a techno-illusionist, but nothing can really describe the magic that he creates on stage. He did an amazing performance today, and many, many other performances. I saw the first one in 2009, when he was doing the cards trick with an AR glasses on, which was mind-blowing. I couldn't believe you can actually do these things in AR. Give it up for the one and only Marco Tempest.
Thank you very much. Thanks. I don't think anybody in this room is doing their work to win awards, but every once in a while you need that pat on the back. An award is a much-needed pat on the back, a big thumbs up, and a welcome show of encouragement. So I look so forward to give out this award. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Marco. Here are the finalists in
the 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Use of AI are MetaMe by NTT Docomo, Peridot by Niantic, XR Copilot by Hevolis, Manufacturing AR Copilot by Pfizer, Vivers for Business.
The winner is
Manufacturing AR Copilot by Pfizer.
Each year across Pfizer's manufacturing plants, production at shop floors might face downtime and yield losses due to unforeseen issues that don't have a clear root cause or corrective course of action. Our frontline is spending a vast amount of time investigating these issues and requiring additional guidance to perform a mitigation. To overcome this, Pfizer built a solution called Manufacturing AR Copilot, powered by the latest generative AI technology to predict potential problems and generate corrective actions.
Thank you all so much. We're really proud and honored to receive this award. I personally want to sort of thank our amazing team, Nick, George, Sachin, and our extended Smart Factory team. They work tirelessly night and day to come up with creative, innovative XR and AI solutions for our Pfizer manufacturing customers. So we're really excited. Thank you all so much. And yeah, looking forward to the after party. Thank you.
Thank you. Grant, come for a quick photo. Come here to this line. Yeah. Come forward, 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 forward. Come on, forward, forward. Yeah. All right. Great. Good. Congratulations, folks. Woo! Categories: Best Web3 Implementation, a new category this year. To present the award, I want to bring on stage someone that is a major figure in virtual reality and the metaverse for over 3 decades, the co-creator of the virtual reality modeling language known as VRML, WebGL, and a WebVR pioneer and a person who advanced XR content creation as an executive at Unity and recently Lamina One. Give it up for Tony Parisi.
All right, we're halfway through the show, folks. Just kidding. I don't know who chose the music for tonight's program, but it was absolutely genius because all of these songs are from the mid-1990s. And I was doing a couple of things in the mid-1990s. One of this was I was going to raves with Chemical Brothers and Prodigy music playing, like it's been playing all night. The other thing is, during the day, I was writing the first web browser, 3D web browser. And created a standard called VRML with a handful of folks who were very dedicated to bringing Neil Stephenson's vision of the metaverse to life. Ironically, coming full circle, almost 30 years later, I worked with Neil for about 1.5 years. That was great. In between, I kind of was too stubborn to not keep going with 3D on the internet. And it's finally super rewarding because even though VRML had a lot of hype, it was very early as a technology. It did not find commercial success. But I stuck with it, and then I joined a small group of people working on something called GLTF. And Neil, I don't know if we have the numbers on this. This is going to sound hyperbolic, but I'd say literally almost anybody working in 3D now is probably using GLTF somewhere in their pipeline. So that is amazing. And that is the power of open standards. And a couple days ago when I got here, I finally got to meet Ben Irwin in person. And Ben, you're amazing. Hats off. He said something to me that I said, I'm stealing it forever. I will always attribute it to you. He said, the arc of history is long, but it bends toward open. People are starting to realize the value of open standards in a world where we need them for the metaverse. We need a metaverse that is open for everybody. It isn't controlled by anybody. There aren't gatekeepers telling us what kind of content to build or what's appropriate. And I continue to dedicate my technical career to that. And so I think the most important thing we can all do together is stay focused on this vision of an open metaverse for all. So with that, I'm delighted to actually be the first person to present a Web3 award because Web3 is actually all built on open protocols and technology.
Here are the finalists.
Ori?
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Web3 Implementation are Arcona XR Metaverse, Mona, By 1021 Immersive Web VR, Atlas Space Metaverse Platform, Sephora Universe by Surreal.
And the Auggie goes to Sephora Universe by Surreal.
Congrats. Tony. Congratulations.
Wow. I got to say, drinks on Ori tonight, right, guys? Thank you. This is our third AWE's first Auggie. It's a pleasure to be here. Having been on the bleeding edge of pixel streaming and metaverse for the last several years, and just being surrounded by so many talented people here tonight, where this theme of kind of persistence keeps coming up, it makes me think of a quote that one of my best friends told me about just persistence and what it means to stick through. And rather than say it for him, I'll let him say it for himself.
Oscar Wilde once said, we're all lying in the gutter, but some of us are staring up at the stars. And all of you people here tonight You left the metaverse to be here, and this is for you, Tony. Inspiration to us. Keep dreaming, keep doing what you're doing, because it's making the world a better place, and it's keeping us going.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Wow, nice job. Web3 is indeed wild. Folks, you're not going to believe it, but this is our final category for tonight. The startup to watch. This afternoon, 12 handpicked startups pitched their companies in front of our judges. These were the finalists. Let's run the voiceover.
The 2024 Auggie Awards finalists in the category Best Web3 Implementation are Arcona XR Metaverse, Mona, By1021 Immersive Web VR, Atlas Space Metaverse Platform,
No.
Sephora Universe,
That's the wrong
by
one.
Surreal.
I'm gonna say it instead. I guess our voice talent made a mistake. All right. 3 Pound Games, Flow, Fungus Hours, Ikeo, Magic Kids, Motion, Playbook, Remix, Sisu VR, Treatise, Voxel Sensors, and Zabar. Give it up for those amazing. Here were the judges of this competition, which had to sit through 12 pitches, ask questions, really tough questions, and really try to find what is the startup that is the startup to watch, the one which is most likely to succeed. Adam Draper from Boost VC, Abigail Albright from WXR Fund, and Marco Demiros from Venture Reality Fund. Give it up to these amazing investors. Probably some of the most experienced investors in XR. To present the award, the Auggie Award for the startup to watch, I want to invite someone that has been really an amazing supporter of startups and mentored probably to hundreds of startups. He started in XR 30 years ago with Disney Imagineering, Keyhole, which became, of course, Google Earth, Microsoft HoloLens, Echo Frames at Amazon, Apple Vision Pro. He's been everywhere. Give it up to Avi Barziv. Hey, where's the rainbow jacket?
Oh, that was last night. All right, I'm as hungry as you are. I'm going to tell the shortest version of the story that I can. So it's 1992 is my first startup. And you know the old adage, 9 out of 10 startups fail? Well, this startup was at least 2 of those. It ran out of money within the first 6 months. I was literally living in the office. I could not afford an apartment. So I had the shortest commute ever, but it was pretty sad. We had no money. We finally got a little bit of money in from a casino of all places to build a cave-like experience and entertainment. And we built it, but we had to borrow everything. We couldn't afford it. We borrowed the projectors, we borrowed the SGI supercomputer, and we built it, and it was amazing. And you know what? We still failed. The casino didn't buy it. The company went away. So we really did fail twice. And the moral of the story, though, is that every end is a new beginning. The person who came to check out what we had done from SGI, his name was Jim Hellman, he saw what we had done, and even though the company was going away and it was a failure, he recommended me for a job at Disney. Actually, is where I met Jesse Schell. We worked together on that project, on Aladdin's Magic Carpet Ride. And I never would have known about this project had it not been for Jim Hellman recommending me. So every failure is just a new opening, a new beginning, right? That's lesson number 1. Lesson number 2 is be Jim Hellman. Pay it forward. If you have the opportunity to help someone else out, do it. That's what makes the community, that's what makes this great, that's what this is all about. Pay it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Avi. All right, and the winner is, ready to say?
Oh, sorry, I gotta say it. And the winner is Playbook XR.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Well, we're in complete disbelief. Well, thank you to our incredible team, those who are not here, and also Alex and Janelle. Hi, guys.
Ollie, Justin, Johan, shout out to you guys.
Bethany, yeah, thanks, guys, so much.
Playdeck started as a capstone project in university. It's been 2 years. We've been working our way through the startup process.
And not sleeping a lot.
And a lot of idea mazes to kind of navigate through, but we're here. We're at booth 616. You guys should check out our solution.
Come say hi.
Let's go eat some dinner now.
Yes.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Wait. Okay. Congratulations. Great job. Great job. All right, folks, before we conclude, let's get all our Hall of Famers on stage for a final tribute and a big round of applause and a group photo. And then we'll invite all the winners on stage for another group photo.